And here's the ultimate secret that no one shares. Everyone talks about, hey, visualization, manifestation, law of attraction. But if you just do that, it won't work. Even if you take action on that, it might not work if you don't understand this. And that principle that you need to understand is that why you are thinking these thoughts and why it all becomes reality. It's all because of your identity. Because you don't become what you want. You become what you are, right? You don't become, think about this, you don't become what you want. You become what you are. Because lots of people have goals. All of the people that go to Olympic Games, they all want that golden medal. Only one person gets it. So it's not just about wanting it. It's about becoming that person that can actually manifest that and attract that and can have the success. It is about becoming that person that deserves to have the things that you want to have. So it's all about the identity. And to actually have an identity, all you need to do is you just need to tell yourself logical facts on why you are going to achieve your goals. So you don't just say, I'm wealthy. I didn't wake up and say, I'm rich, right? I was making logical arguments in my mind, if we can put it that way, basically logical explanations on why I'm going to become rich and why it's possible and why I'm going to make it happen, right? And here's how it works. Let's say you watch this video. You can start telling yourself the story that you are someone that instead of spending the time on watching Netflix, watching entertainment, you decided to spend your time here, that I really appreciate you for. And this video magically got recommended to you, but it happened for a reason. Either it was the universe or God, it got recommended to you and you clicked, right? Why didn't you click on a cat video right now? There is a reason behind it, because you were searching for this and you subconsciously knew this. That's why it got your attention and you clicked and it all happened, right? So it's all about what you think about, and it's all about your thoughts, and it's all about your intentions, right? And when you actually understand that, you understand it's all about change your identity and becoming the person that you want to become. That's the key. That's the ultimate secret. Because if you don't become the person that is capable of achieving your dreams, you won't achieve your dreams. The only reason that you don't have $1 million right now, or $10,000 right now, or $100,000 right now, is because, fairly enough, you are not that person yet that deserves to have it or can have it yet. And that's yet. But your version 6 months from now, 3 months from now, 1 month from now, 1 year from now, 10 years from now is the person that can achieve all of your goals. And that's why you need to change your identity and you need to become a completely new person, right? When I achieved my goals, the only reason that this worked, my thoughts of telling myself I was rich, of looking at my goals, of visualizing it, of imagining it, it became true because I changed who I was. Back then, I couldn't even imagine that I can speak English and make videos like this on YouTube, and because I was afraid. I was afraid of what people might think, of I'm not good at camera, or I can't do that, I'm not good at this, and I couldn't imagine, and I changed my whole identity slowly, step by step, one thought at a time, and now I am a completely different person, with completely different beliefs and stories that I tell myself. So if you're watching this video, that's already a good sign that you're on the right track. So you need to start, don't tell yourself, oh, I'm rich, right? Because you're not yet. Because your brain is smart enough to understand that it's bullshit. But when you tell yourself that you are going to become rich and you're becoming rich day by day because you are learning and you're actually on the right path, that's a logical story that you can tell yourself that your brain will believe because it is true. And this video, just watching this, is already a proof of that you are watching this, that you're on that track, on that trajectory. Because like just a couple of years ago, I was in your exact situation right now, just on the other side of screen, watching at a video like this of someone telling me this, and I was thinking, oh, it was possible. And I had that slight smile on my face. I had that a little bit feeling that I felt that you probably might feel right now, or that just clarity, or that feeling that you can do it, that clarity, that motivation, that inspiration. It can be different for each person, but I had that, and I was in your situation, and it happened. So if I was there and I got to my goal, means that this step was a necessary part of that. And right now you're in that stage, which means you're on the right track. So as you see, this is a story that you can tell yourself as well, that when your brain starts believing it, your identity changes. And that's the biggest thing. If you want to become rich, it all starts with identity. If you want to make 10K a month, if you don't believe it's possible, if you don't think you deserve it, if you didn't change your identity on how you are, you won't make that money. That's why people that win lotteries, most of them end up being broke. Because they don't have the identity of a millionaire, and when they become millionaires from a lottery, they lose it all. Because they start self-sabotaging themselves, right? That's why when you want to go to the gym, or when you want to go to the diet, or when most people want to stick to a goal, most of the time, even if they go and take actions on that, they quit because they don't have the identity, right? For example, if you want to build a strong body, if you go and exercise for a month, then most likely you're going to just quit if your identity isn't someone that goes to the gym consistently. And the way to do that is to start telling yourself why you're an athlete and start believing yourself that you're an athlete, and then you have the identity of an athlete, even if you are not, then you will go to the gym because that's what the athletes do. So when you start thinking of yourself as someone that is becoming rich and you tell yourself the stories, your brain believes it. And you start taking the actions and manifesting and putting the work in that actually ends up making you rich, right? So that's the whole secret. It's all about starting thinking at the things and saying, okay, what I don't want. I don't want that. I don't want to live the life that I don't deserve. I don't want to be broke. I don't want to do this. And then you just reverse it, right? So if you don't know what you want, start from what you don't want. And then you just reverse it. I want to become wealthy. I want to make 10K a month by the end of this month, by the end of this year, by this time, by this date. And this is how I'm going to achieve it, and etc., etc. You just start believing that, and that's the first ultimate step. And then daily, all you do, you can have a journal that you write down your goals. You say, I am a millionaire, or I do this, or I'm getting rich day by day because of this, and then you tell logical stories to yourself that your brain will believe, right? And then you can also look at your goals. Like if you have a dream car, just download the picture from Google, right? And then put it on your wallpaper or on your screen, anywhere that you can be reminded by. Print it out, put it on your house, put it somewhere that it will be a visual reminder. And then every day before sleep or after waking up, that's what I was doing before I made any money. I was imagining me making money. I was imagining that. I was feeling that emotions. And then slowly but surely, I started taking the actions and I started changing my identity and I got my goals, right? And that's exactly what happened. If I didn't tell myself that it's possible, that I believe to the new person that I'm going to become, if I didn't imagine the things that I want, I wouldn't be here because I wouldn't be taking actions to this direction. I wouldn't be. But if you right now, if you watch this video, if you go and if you set up goals that you don't want and you reverse them and you set up a clear goal that you want and you imagine that every day and you believe that it's possible, day by day, you will start taking actions towards that. And I promise you, unless you quit, you will have all of the goals, all of the dreams, all of the things that you want to achieve in your life. It might take time, it might take several months or years before you see the real results, but it all starts here. So if you are watching this, remember, what's your goal? Come up with that. Keep that vision in your mind. And with time, do it again and again and again until it becomes more clear and more clear. Just start now, and I promise, if you stick with this, it will change your whole life. Now, a lot of these trainings are available for free with all of the templates, AI tools, private feedback for you to be able to implement in your business. And guess what? It's absolutely free. So if you're interested, the link will be down below in the description and you can apply to join there.